Now that you're sitting at this stage in your life after everything that has happened, do you sometimes think, at that dance, I should not have met Fort? How different my life would have been?
It's funny you ask about that because that thing never came up on me. The only thing that always comes up in me is like, it's good that I met him. It's good that I had somebody like him. Yes, I do feel sad that he has passed away in such an early stage. But not for a moment that I would ever regret meeting him. He was supposed to be my partner. I was supposed to be with him. I was supposed to be their mother. I was supposed to do this for them.
They were meant to be his children.
Yeah.
Forgiveness, healing?
Well, forgiveness is a wrong word. No, it's not. Forgiveness is a process. Forgiveness is a process. There was just a time when it was spoken about so much that it almost felt like it was suffocating. For me, the process of forgiveness is something that also sort of gets attached to who you are as a person. Naturally, I am a forgiving person. I wouldn't expect to impose my value of forgiveness onto my mom or onto Lucanio or onto Tumani, because we do things for different reasons and we interpret things differently. The minute you say forgiveness, to me, is like almost forgiveness to who? Forgiveness to the perpetrators? Forgiveness to who? The previous government? The current government? Forgiveness to whom? If you're saying to me forgiveness and it's just forgiveness, where do I start? Where do I start? Do I start from losing my dad? Do I start at the point where I say I would like my childhood back? Right? Do I go now at Stellenbosch and say to them, I would like, reconciliation for other children who are right here from Kayamandi, who don't get an opportunity to come and study at an institution here, whilst you are maybe having a program where you are bringing in people from other African countries and you're not even sweeping in front of your own door. Where do I start? So much that is happening. But somewhere, somehow, we have to find a way of forgiving. We have to find a way of healing. Who do I heal? Myself? Do I heal the other? What do I mean when I'm saying all of those things?
Does it mean no more tears? Does that mean healing?
Yes, when I'm saying that I can no longer cry, does that mean healing?
Can there be forgiveness without justice for your father's brutal murder?
It also depends on what forgiveness is, If I hurt Umama here at home, can she forgive me? Right? Why do I hurt her? She's already hurt so much by others who are not me. So in order for her to forgive me, she has to go over layers and layers and layers of forgiving first before she can, because her bucket is full, So forgiveness becomes this complicated process of unlayering and unlearning a lot of things. But we're striving for that. Healing, on the other hand, is about having a healthier you. And you can certainly not heal if you are somebody who likes doing things for others. You can't heal if others are not healed. There was something about the loss of my father that made us to become extremely impatient. We don't like waiting. There was a time when I was younger, I would just be late at places. I'd sort of delay myself. run around the house doing the last minute thing until I become late to wherever I needed to be, because I would panic if I had to sit and wait. Remember, we told the story about how I broke the silence. That's how uncomfortable waiting for me would be. I have become extremely uncomfortable for waiting, because it's like waiting would mean that you wait and wait and you wait in vain. Because we waited for a month, and eventually what were we waiting for? My father to arrive in a red casket. And then when he gets taken into the house in this red casket, the next thing I was waiting for was my mother falling very hard on a wooden floor when they announced that she's not going to be able to open that coffin, right? So we wait and we wait, and you wait for what, right? We waited for freedom to come. We voted. I was so proud voting on the 27th of April, 1994. I voted in PE. I was schooling there. I was very happy. And then waiting for all of these years. For what? For what? So there's this whole thing about waiting. You know, waiting makes me impatient, because I feel whilst we're busy waiting, you could be doing.
Mm-hmm. It's been an honor for us to hear intimate stories about your family, about your love, your memories of Fort, about your hopes for the country, and about your disappointments of how far we've come as a country. Thank you so much.
Thank you.